Okay guys, it's Jimmylee. Welcome back, beautiful. Your private designer. Today we're going to be talking about one thing particular. Bobbi Brown Cosmetics. I personally worked with them. I have a great suggestion at the end of the video, and I can't wait for us to start talking. Today, guys, we're going to be talking about Bobbi Brown Cosmetics. Now, as a fashion designer, I've done shows with them. They're fabulous. This is not a promotion for them and not advertising them. They don't even know I'm talking about them. I just want to give you a little tip on something I learned throughout my years. And it's called a shadow stick. And it's cream shadow stick, so it's real smooth. It's fabulous for men and women. It's for that little something when you need to hide a little imperfection. As I explained to you guys, your imperfections can work with you. If you take them and run with them like I have in my life, I use every imperfection as just like a little bit more Jimmylee. You know, makes me a little different. But sometimes when I'm on camera or sometimes when I'm on stage, sometimes when I just have that night out and I just want that little special thing, it is probably the best tool I've ever seen. So what it does is if you have like a light and dark spot, a lot of us have one color on our face and a different color on our neck. I've noticed that throughout my fashion years. So this isn't for your whole face. This is just for the blotchy places or the places that you need a little shadowing. So if you're a guy and you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, fabulous. You just put it underneath your eyes. You could put it on your eyelids. You could put it around your mouth a little bit. All it does is take away any shadows that you don't want. Any imperfection, any aging, any sunspots. I don't like it. I love it. I'll tell you a story real quick. I was in Manhattan doing a Mercedes-Benz fashion show. And I was opening up and the first night, which is something fabulous. And my husband introduced me and all this. My husband doesn't do anything on his face. But before we walked out, they started with the powder. I said, I got this. And I pulled this out. And what it did, it just kind of smoothed him a little bit. Now, he's a manly man that doesn't do anything like that. But that night, I wanted him to be special, so he did. In my life, I like to be special every day. So every day I probably use this because it just makes me feel like I'm trying to be a little bit better. Or I'm trying to be, I don't know, the old Jimmylee. Now, what does that mean, the old Jimmylee? Well, every day we're a day older. Every year we're a year older. And, you know, sometimes you want to look back and you want to be who you were 5 years ago or 10 years ago. I'm not saying this is a magic pen, but I'm saying it makes a little difference. Okay, now let's talk about the negative on it. The negative is it's small, and it's just a skinny little stick. So if you want to do your whole face, this ain't the thing to do it. And if I was them, I would make sure that everybody who bought it would know what color to get. Now, I'm what they call a light to medium. But a lot of people, especially men, you have no idea what color to get. Or, you know, yeah, I don't know. And you're shy. I've been there. When I would buy a piece of makeup and I would send a female in. Or I would go in there and say, I'm buying this for my sister, so I really couldn't explain the coloring that I need. I know this. I know what men go through because it's not manly to wear makeup. But this is not a whole face, my friend. This is just a little cover-up. And how you can tell by the color of your face is by looking straight ahead and realizing that there is a light, medium, and heavy. And then you have all the in-betweens. So what I did is I just looked in the mirror and I looked straight ahead. I put a little white piece of paper next to me and a little black piece of paper on the other side. And I kind of thought, well, I'm somewhat in that middle. So I did like light to medium. If you're wrong, it's not that expensive. You get it the next stick. And for females, one of the parts that I like when you shadow is your hands. If you're ever trying to tell me you're younger than you are. And I have, as a fashion designer, I have had many models that tell me they're 18. I can look at their hands, the elbows, or the knees and tell you how old you are. Of course, your eyes can never give you away, but there's all of the secrets for that. But hands, not so much. I have used this on models' hands, and it's been fabulous. So what you're trying to do, you're not trying to be 21 or 17 or 16. We're just trying to look our best. Every day and every show, I tell you guys that if you feel good on the inside, you're fabulous on the outside. Now, feeling good on the inside sometimes takes a little work. You know, as you guys know, I have 5-year-old twins. A lot of work. But deep down inside, I like me. So I know I'm worth spending a couple bucks to put on something that's going to make me feel and look a little bit better. Now, Bobbi Brown has a whole line of many different things that I think is, there's some of them that I think are fabulous, and some of them I think are overpriced. Now, Bobbi Brown is not the crazy Bobbi Brown, is obviously the female that started the company, a fabulous woman. I think she sold the company and has the people that has been running it probably for many years, running it, and they seem to be doing a fabulous job. It's funny, guys, because when you think of Bobbi Brown and Vera Wang and Versace and all of this, it's like the day that Versace died, oh my God, my life would just never was the same. He's my man. He was the guy I looked up to. He was the guy I wanted to be like. But anyways, his company kept him running because he had the staff behind him that knew exactly what had to be done and what would be done. And that's like Bobbi Brown. When they took over, they kind of knew what to do. So the line is just as good. And sometimes you add in some different people and you add in a different flavor. Life is full of changes. So don't be afraid to put something on your face if you have never done it before. And if you're one of my drag queen friends and you have a whole face full of makeup, sometimes you need just a little bit on top of that, just for that little shadow. This would be it. So I love you guys. It's always learning for us, right? And it's all these years of fashion, I'm just trying to give you a one-on-one class, but a quick one, so you don't have to have 30 years of working with all these other designers and movie stars and sports people. You can just say, you know what, I grabbed this, I grabbed that from Jimmylee, and I'm going to take this one and run. This is a good one to run with, my friend. The most important thing in life is to love yourself from within. This is what the whole show's about. It's called Just You. It's the main person you can depend on. It's the person you wake up and go to bed with. It's the person you were born with and someday go to heaven with. The best person is yourself. I love you guys. Happy, happy day. And I hope that the sunshine comes out and brightens up your day. And I hope I did a little bit also today. Now stay tuned to the very end because I'm going to give you a little suggestion. If you haven't already been a member of our team, please subscribe, share it, tell your friends, and remember that this is all growing, guys. We're growing together as a family. Me, you. Talk to you soon. Talk to you in a minute with my suggestion. Okay, guys, my tip of the day is your tip of your nose. What you want to do is put a little bit of this cream or anything that you already use that you love. This is just a suggestion to make our nose not so shiny. And in pictures and going down runways and me and you walking into a martini bar to have we don't want a shiny nose. So what I'm going to tip you off right now is the tip of your nose. You want to put a little something on there that just covers it. And you don't want anything heavy because the tip of your nose is where all your pores and all that goes, and don't want to break you out in any way, in any form. But I do want to make you look a little less shiny. I don't like powder. I don't like that stuff. I like a little cream. That's why I like this stick. So my tip of the day is don't forget the tip of your nose. Sometimes it's the first thing that people see. I love you. And I know inside you love yourself, so together is a lot of love, my friend. So stay tuned to the next segment and have a wonderful, fabulous day.
Good?
Thank you.
Let me stand up like a